Michael.
The UND Varsity Reds are going to be playing here tomorrow at the Curry Center. Give me your sense of what's it going to be like. Obviously the home crowd's going to be that good feeling.
Oh, it'll be nice. It's always nice coming back to the Curry Center. That's what's good about our series, best of 3. So we always get a game or 2 here. It'll be nice playing in front of the home crowd, and hopefully we'll push it to our 3rd game and head back to Halifax the following weekend.
What do you guys use when you're facing that home crowd? How does that help your game?
I would just say it's nice to have that hometown support, and it's just nice you get to see everybody in the crowd. You get to there's a lot of family up there, and you get to just enjoy with people that are supporting your team. It's nice. It's nice feeling.
Great match going on right now. What do you think of the match on the court today?
It's a good close match. I was surprised with how well MUN came back there in that match. That was a good fight back. So it'll be interesting to see the 4th set for sure.
Great. Thank you very much. That's Matt Logier of the UND Varsity Reds. Back to you, Bill.
Down there with Michael Bourgeois. Thank you very much, sir. You're watching the 2015 Subway AUS Women's Volleyball Championships right here on AUS TV. Presented by Budweiser and powered by Bell Alliance Community One. I got a feeling a lot of our friends are having a storm day there in Newfoundland, Labrador. They got some Budweisers and maybe some storm chips. And watching the Seahawks at home and getting ready for the 4th set, and no reason to believe that this one won't be as crazy as
We don't have any Budweiser here, folks, but we do have one of my favorite products here, a little Gatorade there. Of course, the Harvest Crunch cereal. You got to have a breakfast for supper there. This is Jennifer McCreath you're listening to here, who's sneaking in on the webcam here.
Seahawks in the red jerseys on the right-hand side.
Not sure that you can actually capture these games archives, so I've got my camera going just in case we want to revisit this one. Looks like we're about ready to start up the 4th set there. MUN choking. They almost came back from ahead. Now they're going to have to dig deep here. We're down 2-1. MUN favored. I believe they beat Monc twice in the regular season. But we're down 2-1 here. Big game here. Quarterfinals. Winner moves on, loser goes home.
And you put yourselves in situations where, it's now a game to 5 rather than a game to 25-25. So
1-0. Good start for Les Aigles with Elisa Turan. Just you start, instead of following through, you just start pulling the string a little bit, and all of a sudden you're leading by 7 points, but you're not hitting the ball like you were earlier on.
No, for sure. We've kind of seen that from both teams here. At the end of that set, we saw them kind of swinging a little harder, but both teams are playing some pretty good defense and obviously have some big blocks up, so we're seeing a little bit more of the crafty shot rather than the end-all be-all swings.
2-0. Jill Snow. Good swing in the middle by McNeil. And the block, Miller. Blocked out of bounds, point to the Seahawks, 2-2. Stats coming up here for you.
All right, let's do a stat update here. So for U2M women, we have Rachel Lemoyne with 12 kills now, followed by Alyssa Turan with 7. And for the Seahawks, we have Hogan with 10 kills, followed by Miller with 9 and Snow with 8.
Oh man, we talked about Carol. You were looking at the stats there. Oh, that was a sweet dump.
All right, well, we're going to give her 2 kills for that stat.
Ronnie Carroll with one of the plays so far of the match. The crafty 5th-year senior. The coach's kid. Great play. Jill Snow, nicely done on the run. Carroll. Lemoyne. Heating up the Seahawks in the back row.
Just a little communication error there. I think, both defenders are in a good spot, and I think they just had to communicate or let each other know that one is there and the other doesn't have to reach back. But good to see they're in the right position, just, having to execute properly.
Free ball for Moncton. 4-1. Again, they got off to that great start in the 3rd set as well and barely hung on, putting in 25-23. Ball that comes right into your sideline camera. 5-1. Good start for Les Aigles Bleus.
Well, here they go again, getting a run right at the beginning. We'll have to see how the Seahawks respond, but it just looks like lack of communication is really the big thing for them right now.
swing by LeBlanc. Seahawks, though, counter with a runner by Miller. And getting up, getting just enough is Serena McNeil.
And that's, you know, another thing about the setter Boudreaux, the coach Boudreaux, Carol. She looks at her players, gives them a smile, nods her head, and says, good effort, you know, rather than, you know, kind of lecture them for maybe falling over, not quite getting that ball up. And I think that's just her knowing how to deal with her players and just being a great coach.
Sorensen, Jill Snow, and that is in for the Seahawks, 5-3.
And that's a great swing down the line, you know, taking a little bit of the power off there just to make sure it's in and put it in a good spot.
Quick conference there with the head official. 10 kills right now for Miller, 10 for Hogan, and 9 for Snow. 13 kills for Lemoine. 2 for Turin, or 7 for Turin, sorry. And LeBlanc has 7 as well for L'Aigle Bleu. And they continue to talk things over. I really like the Acadia UNB matchup. It's just such a neat matchup of UNB with all that veteran leadership and some great players as well. And Acadia, a little younger, but Acadia's got, from what we've seen, all that size. A lot of big kids on that Acadia
absolutely.
team.
They've got a huge offense, huge blockers, and I think Acadia also has, you know, some players that have been around for a couple of years, or maybe are a little bit new, but they've got a lot of fight in them, and, you know, they really can do great things, and I hope that, you know, they play to the ability that they can play to today.
Bowder. Jill Snow. Down the line, nicely done. So here come the Seahawks, 3 points in a row, 5-4.
I think this will be a close set. I think both teams are going to battle back and forth. I don't know if we'll see, you know, such a big pull away like we did in this previous set, but I think this will be definitely a close battle.
Hogan, service error. 6-4. Back to service, Geneviève LeBlanc. 4th-year senior from Dieppe, New Brunswick. Good look at serve for LeBlanc. Sorensen. Jill Snow rips into one.
That's a big swing right through the seam of the blockers there, and you know, you can see her team kind of firing up with her for that. And that's a big kill.
6-5. Overpass for Monc. Seahawks trying to take advantage. Hutchinson didn't quite have the timing right for Sorensen. And now from the back row, a good swing by Desjardins. Back row for Jill Snow. Desjardins again. And that time gets a little bit of the tape for Tudis.
You know, as a defender or even a service receiver, when the ball hits the tape, that is honestly one of the worst things ever because it just completely changes the pace of the ball and you're ready and reading something and then it just turns the other way or it slows down a lot. And, you know, if you could practice tape shots, you could be real good.
Jill Snow, Lemoine does well on the pass. Swing by Bertin. 8-5 Moncton. Well, it's been, I mean, since the first set, it's been Moncton in control. I mean, they had that charge by the Seahawks, but they were in control of the second set when that 25-19 held on to win the third, and now here they are leading 8-5. So right now you figure it is L'Aigle's match to lose.
Yeah, no, they are definitely leading the set. But, you know, the Seahawks are doing a really good job clawing their way back. Even if they don't quite have the lead on the set, they're still finding a way to make sure that they stay closer, try to build the back when Moncton gets a lead on them.
2 very young teams. Again, only 2 fifth-year seniors, and they're both the setters in Sorensen and Carroll. So great matchup of young teams being led by crafty 50-year seniors. Another block by Lemoine, or check that Turin in the middle.